The final manual Golf GTI is here at Volkswagen Brandon. We're going to check this thing out and we're going to see what this is all about when it comes to the last and final hurrah of the Golf GTI with a 6-speed. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Volkswagen of Brandon in Florida with the 2024 GTI. Yes, the Golf GTI, but this is no normal Golf GTI. This is a manual Golf GTI, and this is the last year you'll be able to get this model as a manual. Yes, the final manual transmissions are finally here, and we have to show off this particular spec because it's a very evil spec. It looks sinister. I love the way that this all translates with that manual, and I'm going to show it off to you guys today. Sticker breakdown, prices, options, everything that comes with here today. So let's check it all out. Now let's talk about what's under the hood of the GTI for 2024, because obviously working with that special 6-speed manual, you're getting something else like a turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, which is a 16 valve with an iron block and an aluminum head and direct fuel injection. Now what are we talking about for power? 315 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. We're up from 288 horses from last year. Now, what does that all translate to when it comes to performance? Well, we're looking at a 0 to 60 time in 4.9 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. And we probably need to hear what all of that sounds like, right? Let's see what it has to say. Now this spec is absolutely beautiful. I say sinister. It reminds me of Darth Maul from Star Wars. If you know, you know. Now per usual, we have to mention dimensions. Let's talk about the wheelbase because we're looking at 103.6 inches. Your total length is 168.8 inches with a width of 70.4 inches and a height of 57.6 inches with a curb weight of 312 pounds. So, deep black pearl paint. Beautiful. Let's talk about the front fascia with this whole setup because you will see Golf GTI styling. The badge shows it right there, and the seamless red design with the red accent and the LED light bar going across, linking up with the VW logo. It is genius how seamless it is. The lower front fascia, big grills, obviously for cooling that radiator down there, but then you have the deep black pearl swooping around to the bottom, going in between the soft touch plastics that you see here between the grill and the very bottom lip. So it all kind of, again, flows together when you put it there. Now let's come on this side so you guys can see it a little bit better, and even with the flow of the soft touch plastic going all the way through, and then right here the sides as well, and then the black wrapping around that. It looks really good, guys, really sporty as far as this look goes. On the front fascia, we can't forget about the LED headlamps. You guys can see those, and we'll see those illuminated in just a bit. And they look very clean, very futuristic, very neat. I love it. The symmetry is great between the colors, and it all works out very well. When you talk about the side profile, looking just as good. What's really setting it off though are these 19-inch gloss black wheels with the VW logo and insignia in the middle, and then the red calipers. That is awesome with this spec, especially with the GTI badge on the front fender. Really good with that styling. Love the way that this all looks. And we got the Bridgestone Potenza tires to go with it. I mean, what more can you ask for? Black painted mirror caps for the GTI spec. The side skirt, we have that same soft touch plastic that we have in the front of the car. So again, symmetry because it matches up. And then black door handles, black B-pillar, black roof, but that is a glass first half of the roof because we have a big sunroof there. And then we go back to the actual black paneling, black paint with the gloss black shark fin antenna. Again, we'll take a step back and look at it all together. And that is one hot hatch. Now let's not forget the rear. We can see that that same styling goes to the rear and same color pattern or colorway because that GTI badge ties it all in with the red in the front and the side. So you can see that done in red and chrome with the Volkswagen logo there. Obviously, red on the tail lights there, and then you'll see those illuminated a little bit as well with the horizontal reflectors, and then the dual exhaust tips, one on each side, done in chrome, and then you'll see that plastic that you have on the sides and on the front carry over to the rear as well. It just gives it a little curvature and design going around the exhaust tips for that rear diffuser. Then you take a step back, admire it all together. And I did mention the spoiler. Obviously the spoiler is here done in black with the third brake light integrated in. Now we can take a step back, soak it all in. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite? The front, the sides, or the rear? Now when it comes to fuel economy, 27, 23, 34. 27 combined city and highway, 23 city and 24 highway, and you can put unleaded 87 in here. So you don't necessarily need to put premium in for it to perform at its max. Now let's talk about cargo and check and see what's in the trunk. So when you have the 60/40 rear folding split seats folded down, you're looking at about 20 cubic feet of space. When they're all folded down, then you're looking at 35 cubic feet of space. So seats up 20, seats down 35. You can see 60 on this side, 40 on that side, and a center feed through as well. All right, then we have our accessories back here as well. Privacy shade to cover up anything, any luggage or any kind of, possessions that may be under here. Then we have a false floor as well. You can see the floor mats and everything with the GTI badging. We have a first aid kit. That's all part of the options we'll go over as well. Then we lift this up. We'll see there's a false floor under there as well with a spare tire. So you do have your tools there as well, all that good stuff. Pretty decent space for its size. I think it works and it's very practical for the way that they set it up. Now we have to check out the lighting, right? Check how clean that looks. Sweeping across the front, GTI badge with the light bar just looks so cool with the red lip accent. Wow. And then obviously we have our switchback turn signals that goes from amber to bright white. Our full LED headlamps as well with the DRLs. Clean. Now we're not done because the mirror caps, yes, those GTI mirror caps in gloss black do have an amber turn signal in there. Probably can barely see it, but it's there. And then the tail lamps as well, illuminated. Looking quite nice with the amber turn signal on the side. Take a step back, look at it all together. Looks pretty nice. Now before we hop inside, we gotta check out this beautiful key fob with the gloss black surround and then the VW logo, chrome on the outside, and then our panic button there with the lock button, trunk release, and the unlock button and the physical key to pull out down here at the bottom. Really nice key fob, guys, and it really goes with obviously the flavor of this specific spec. Now we need to step inside of this beauty with Titan black interior, leather, Vienna leather trim, everything. It is incredible inside of here, guys. Check that out with the GTI badge in red, the red piping, the red stitching. I mean, wow. The roof, letting in a lot of natural lighting. It looks so good, and obviously you can see that manual shifter knob. I mean, wow. Let's step inside because this is the place to be. Wow, man. Close it up. Very solid, sounds good, sounds quality. And then take a look at this interior. So a lot of places to look. Let's start with what we're sitting on in these big sport bolstered seats that are heated and cooled. So you guys will see that with the ventilation, the perforation throughout the seats. Heated and cooled seats. This color tone is just so cool. Really sporty, and it just really just sets off the interior. Good seats go a long way, guys. And then the armrest is giving you the same flavor, but with the red stitching there as well. Now we're not done with that same look because the steering wheel looks just as good as the seats when it comes to its livery. All right, so you see the leather wrap, perforated leather on the sides, red stitching, the aluminum look for the surrounds, the gloss black, and the GTI badge with the red accents in the center here, and the VW logo as well. Again, the symmetry here is wonderful. Now, we have 3 pedals there, 3 live pedals and a dead pedal, right? All done in aluminum, which is really nice. let you know we got a manual if you didn't see that there. So let's give this a start. The way you're gonna do that is, I'm gonna scoot up because the seat's far back, but I'm gonna put my foot on the brake, foot all the way down on the clutch, and then press the start-stop button here. And now we're to life, guys. Now our electric parking brake is on, so we're not rolling around. You will be able to tell because electric parking brake is an actual physical button that lights up there. It's great to have a physical button over a touch screen, especially when it comes to electric parking brake. I know we're not doing those old school handles. This is the way to go. And then you'll see the park brake button or sensor there as well. We'll get to that screen in just a moment. Now that the car is alive, you will see we have our backlit buttons on the steering wheel. Those were hidden before, but now that the car is alive, you can see them. So you can see your driver assistance stuff there. You can see your hands-free stuff and your menu controls for the LCD odometer there. And then on the sides here, you will see that we do also have our defrosters for our front and rear windshield and our lighting controls. These are haptic buttons, so you don't need to jam them in. Just touch, and it's just like that to turn on and off your lights. If you're wondering how to do that, your light on this side is to take it to automatic for your brights and turn on your brights and flash those and everything. That's on this stock here, as well as your driving assistance there, and obviously your wipers on that side. And again, these are haptic buttons as well, so you don't need to jam them in. So if I want to do any of my driver assistance, I can do it here. If I want to change any of the menus and stuff there, I'll do it here, and I'll do that again in a second. Keeping with the same flow of the design, you will see that we have the soft touch plastic on the top of the dash, everything there. We have this kind of honeycomb style going all the way through for the trim, from the glove box all the way to the other side here. You'll also see that we do have the HVAC vent that seamlessly blends into here, and then you will see it actually popping out there and then coming back here. And we have those climate control functions and everything here as well, so you can see that it's all integrated. When we take a step back, you will also see hidden under there USB-Cs while it's charging here, and then you have your start stop button as we saw here, and you can see it is illuminated there. You'll see the gear selector here with that nice groove. It gives you a nice grip when you're doing your shifting. Leather with the red stitching, the red piping around. It looks really cool, right? Gloss black center console here to wrap around all of it. And then you have your cup holder here. And then we talked about that armrest. You can actually, you see it's extended, push it back, okay? Then we have a 12-volt lighter here, and then lift it up. See a little bit of space down there, right? All good stuff. Now there's three things I need to bring up. These two screens and this here. You will see that we have driver assist stuff, climate stuff, menus, hazards. But this is the most important button of them all. You guys can see it. It says mode. That's because it's your driving mode. If I press that, haptic again, look at the screen. We have eco, comfort, sport, and custom. Let's go over to your speedo there because it all changes. Eco, comfort, sport, and custom. All right, so those are our driving modes on this 10-inch touchscreen that we have here, done in a beautiful gloss black surround that seamlessly blends in with the speedo, the digital speedo there. So it looks really nice how it integrates into that. Doesn't just look like a tablet that's stuck on the top of it. And this is really cool because this interface is real time. Look at, I'm just moving that thing around, and when I move it, you can see I got different options for each thing. All right, so depending on what I want to see in the car, I can move the car to that position and actually check things out and get a menu for that. And these controls, they're seamless. You just touch them and they go. There's not really any lag. There's not any double pressing. You just press it and it works seamlessly. Very intuitive. Really love that. Again, this is a cool setup because you can customize everything. Obviously there's different menus, different ways to set up your screen. It's all really cool. So keep in mind, we have some great things there. Once we go over the sticker, you'll see all the technology integrated in that. Same thing right here. You will see that we do have the digital speedo, and obviously we have the plastic here. I know it makes it a little bit harder to see, but you know, the new owner needs to be able to peel that off. So we're gonna leave that here today, but using the menu control buttons here, we can change a few things around and customize this as well. As you guys can see, I can do all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it doesn't matter exactly what you want. You can do it all here. You can change things. You can see boost performance. I mean, yeah, it's all over. So again, a lot of things here that you can customize to your availability, exactly how you want it, exactly, you know, what you want available. It's a nice system. Again, the digital screens, they go a long way when it comes to the customizations. If you look up top here, SOS, dome lights, puddle lights, everything there. And then our visor there, whoops, our visor there with our mirror and light there as well. Now let's talk about the rear, because you get around 41 cubic feet of space, and you get a lot of the same motifs carried over when it comes to the livery in the seating. So you will see gray, you will see black, you will see red, you will see it all throughout the seating setup. And it's really cool to see the side bolstering on the front seats, and it kind of meshes in so you can see it all when you're getting in. So it definitely feels more connected that way. Now you also see the floor mats have the red stitching going across those. You'll also see that our door paneling is pretty standard. The soft touch plastics, aluminum, speakers, and the window controls all fit here. Now when it comes to inside, you have USB-C charging there. You guys can see that. And then you have your climate control screen right here. The heated seats will function back here as well, with the armrest and some cup holders there, and the center feed through for the seating. And then obviously that natural light being let in from the sunroof there will definitely help out. And then one thing I always forget to mention, which is nice, is you have partitioned pouches here on the top of the backrest, and then you have one big one on the back seat. I mean, how cool is that to have different sets of storage here, just in case you need a little bit extra cargo space in your GTI. So when it comes to pricing, your 2024 Golf STI 380 Autobahn comes pretty loaded up. Let's talk about it, because the manufactured MSRP is $40,625 standard. After the $1150 for the destination charge and the options that we have, you're looking at $42,781 flat. That means we didn't really get much as far as options, because it's already here for you. It's already optioned out, it's already loaded. As you guys can see, the paint, no charge. The Titan black leather interior, no charge. What you do get a charge for is the auto dimming rearview mirror with home link connection and the 4-year subscription. That is $405. You also have the monster mats with the heavy duty trunk ladder, $296. You have the VW care package with scheduled maintenance, $195, and the first aid and roadside kit, $110. There's not even an upcharge for the 6-speed manual. Normally there is. So that's it. That is standard what we have. I mean, it's crazy that all of this comes loaded up. Now let's talk about the features, because this is what you're going to want to know. Everything that comes with this model is standard right here. Performance, exterior, interior. You have your safety and driver assistance, technology and convenience. Check all that out, guys. Make sure you pause the video, zoom in, do whatever you need to do to check out all of that, so you know exactly what you're getting, because again, this wasn't optioned out at all. And then everything there as far as your warranty, scheduled carefree maintenance, everything there. But go back to this. Again, this is everything you get standard on this model. And it's a lot, as you guys can see. So the GTI 380 Autobahn, magnificent when it comes to everything that this send-off should be for the manual transmission. Guys, did the 380 Autobahn really show out when it comes to the final manual transmission? Was this a good send-off for VW and the GTI to part ways with that 6-speed? I want to know what you guys think, because at $42,000, I think that loaded up, done deal. But you guys drop your comments down below what you think. And if you guys did enjoy the video, give the video a big thumbs up. Make sure you check the links in the description. If you guys want to get this car in your driveway, check out VW Brandon's website and their phone number. And you guys subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.